everyone out there, and happy Halloween. Welcome back to the Phantoms Fanatic YouTube channel, and for this Halloween special, obviously, and by the way that I'm dressed, you can tell that I'm reviewing Beetlejuice, released in 1988, starring Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Gina Davis, Alec Baldwin, Catherine O'Hare, Jeffrey Jones, and Glenn Shaddix, and it was directed by Tim Burton. Obviously, Beetlejuice follows two characters of two married newlyweds, Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin, as they are celebrating their vacation in this old house they just got, and they're having the perfect time of their life of just relaxing. All of a sudden, they pass away in a freak accident, and as they are living in their new house and trying to get used to the afterlife, a new family moves in, Catherine O'Hare, Jeffrey Jones, and Winona Ryder. As they annoy them, they try to scare them out using their ghostly powers. They're not very good at it, so then they think about calling in Beetlejuice or Beetlegeist, and if you say his name 3 times, it's showtime. Obviously, this is one of Tim Burton's most popular movies, and I can see why. Rewatching this, it was just a blast. This movie is just a blast. Every actor is so charming and charismatic in this. The comedy is very funny and very clever. A lot of the actors are so phenomenal. Michael Keaton is cemented his hilariousness as the fast-talking Beetlejuice with such cleverly written jokes as the scary face, well, how about this? And obviously, even though obviously he's the standout in this, the other actors do a really good job, no offense. Do a really good job. Catherine O'Hara is so funny as this artsy-fartsy person who's like, if I can't live in here, this is hell, and stuff like that. Glenn Shaddix as Otho is also so entertaining. Jeffrey Jones, I will not talk about what he has done in real life, but his performance is also very entertaining. Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin also give a lot of levity to this film. They are very charming. They are very charming characters, and they have such good charisma with them. And the dark elements in this are very creatively dark, as Tim Burton's used to. The Danny Elfman score, classic Danny Elfman score. I love all the creative imagery in this. The effects, maybe here and there, are a bit shoddy, but a lot of them do hold up, and some of them that don't hold up, they have that classic charm of, not looking the best. But the dark elements in this film, I really do like how younger audiences can watch this and still watch it and be fine. There's nothing that will completely traumatize them in this. Sure, there may be some inappropriate jokes that may go over their head that Beetlejuice makes, but I feel like a lot of the dark elements in this, kids can survive and get used to. Like Tim Burton is used to doing this, using the darker elements to make children get used to horror films, and I feel like this one does a really good job. And as I said, most of these actors are so charismatic, and all of the jokes land so well. The effects are so creative, even though some of them don't hold up. And the idea of the afterlife in this movie, where you're stuck on this, and then for some reason when you try to leave your house, there's sandworms and shit, and sure, that's weird. And some of the rules don't make sense, but I feel like that's a part of the charm, and also the way that people die, they look like the ghosts they did, so if a person's cut in half, they're cut in half in the afterlife. If someone's hit by a car in the afterlife, they're smushed and hanging from the ceiling. Such creative ideas used in this that I really do enjoy, and the comedy really does land well, even though this film is older now. If I had any problems with it, it would be that some of the effects don't hold up the best, and they do take you out of the picture. And I will say, Winona Ryder in this, she is relatively entertaining, and I feel like she's doing exactly what they told her to do, but her character in this isn't really the most interesting to me, and her performance really doesn't bring a whole lot to her, but I feel like that was on purpose. I feel like the other characters are just so out there and charming that it's a bit of differentness with her character, but I feel like, for the most part, this movie really well does hold up. It is so entertaining. Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice is so phenomenal. All the other actors are putting in such good, charming performances. So much of the comedy still lands, so many creative, dark visuals, and some pretty good effects that still hold up, even though some of the rules kind of get loosey-loosey here, and Winona Ryder's performance does take me out of it in some scenes where she's the focus. I do feel like this movie is still so entertaining and so good. I definitely recommend this one, especially if you have a teenager or like a 10-year-old kid who you want to try to bring them into horror movies more. I would say try to watch this one with them. It definitely is a movie that can bring people in, can bring younger kids into horror, which I always like to see that kind of stuff. And especially with the darker imagery and all of that, Tim Burton made a classic with this, just like he's made a lot of classics. And I feel like him being such a dark and interesting director, he really did pull this one off. I really do recommend this one. It is so creative. So many of the classic things like shake, 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 shake your body now, and so many of the classic imagery and Beetlejuice being the classic character that he now is so entertaining, and he's cemented into pulp culture for this reason, for this movie. I definitely recommend this one. If you haven't seen it yet, I definitely give it a recommend. But yeah, so, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe down below. If you guys have any other thoughts on movies you guys want me to review, or this review itself, make sure to leave those in the comment section. Make sure to share and favorite this with Seem Fit. Check out the other reviews on the channel, and make sure to like, subscribe, and I will see you all next time. But, if you need to see me sooner, say it 3 times, and it's showtime. A little bit of behind the scenes here. I was just at an 8-hour work shift while I was dressed as this, and I want to take this makeup off, so see ya.